Today, 1,440 marbles will attempt to make it across the lava pits of doom. We have 3 stages where each gets harder than the last. In the first stage, the marbles will have to carefully cross a narrow tightrope. The second will require the marbles to steer correctly through a winding track. And finally, in the third and hardest stage, the marbles will have to time their crossing just right with the moving physics pieces, or else they will meet the lava that waits below. And we're gonna get this race started in 3, 2, 1. The marbles are away, and you can see all of the names on the screen right now. If you want to be a marble in one of my upcoming videos, all you have to do is like this video, subscribe with the bell notification, and finally leave a comment down below, and you too can be a marble in my upcoming videos. Anyway, we are gonna increase the speed here because this is actually a pretty slow obstacle when 1,400 marbles are going through this tiny little section that only allows 1 marble at a time. But anyway, you can see we've already lost like 200 marbles. So we started this race with 1,440 marbles, and I've left the number on the screen in the top right corner so you can see all of the marbles get completely destroyed by the lava. And holy cow, this race is crazy. I think this is the most killing obstacle on this course, mostly because there are so many marbles that go into it, but they do get deadlier as we go on, and we are just going to have less and less marbles for each section. So each stage does get harder. But anyway, we are down to 800 marbles already, which is absolutely insane. Holy cow. So we only have a few marbles left to go here, and wow, this is absolutely crazy. So yeah, this is the marble lava run, and I also have all the marbles that are leaving the screen right now kind of waiting for us, so that way we can actually watch all the names drop into the lava. But anyway, we are now coming down to the end here. We're about to watch the last few marbles make their way through, and there it is. Who is going to fall off? A few more, and there it is, 549 marbles left. All right, in 3, 2, 1, the next section has begun, and I did bring the time back down. But anyway, the marbles are now making their way to the next section. I'm going to go ahead and go ahead a little bit. That way I can get the camera into position so we can see them going into the second stage here, which is even more deadly than the first. However, we don't have as many marbles coming into this one as the first one, so we aren't going to lose as many marbles, but it is still very deadly. You can already see all of the marbles falling off here. The names actually block what's going on, so we actually have 4 sections where marbles can fall here. 4 sections, and they are all making their way down the track and actually getting yeeted off the track in these sections. So we got a section here. Actually, it's really hard to show on the camera. You know what? We're just going to continue the race. I'm sure you can see where the marbles are falling off. The names are just covering up everything. This is crazy. There are so many marble names. Guys, like I said, like this video, comment down below, and subscribe, and you too can be a marble in one of my upcoming videos. But anyway, look at all the marbles we're losing. We are down to 320 marbles, and they are still going down like crazy. This is absolutely insane. I can't even wait to get to the last one, because the last one's even more difficult than the first one and this one right here. We actually might have a lot of marbles going into the next section. This is definitely weird. Normally, I'm used to having like 160 area to go through there, but it looks like we're going to have maybe over 200 going into the final section for the first time ever. This is kind of crazy. So here it is. The last few marbles are making their way through. Oh, look at all the marbles that we just lost there. But anyway, I have held up the marbles right here so I can continue this race in 3, 2, 1. There it is. This race does continue. 223 marbles going into the last section. Like I said, most I have ever had. Anyway, they are making their way down now, and I'm going to be getting my camera into position here in just a few seconds. But look at all of this. Let's make our way down, and let's get into position. This is the physics obstacle round. You can see the physics pieces moving back and forth. Oh my gosh, look at all the marbles we're losing already. Holy cow, they're all just going down. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. All right, let's get this camera into a better position as a few marbles might be making it here. We've got a few marbles at the end. It looks like we do have some finishers. Holy cow. This is, oh my gosh, this is the most amount of marbles that I've ever made it here. I don't even think I have enough room for all of them. Well, you know what? That is unfortunate for all of the marbles making it here. Now, this isn't, I didn't make any changes to this. This is absolutely crazy. So the marbles that I normally have finished are like 4 or 5, but this time the more than we've ever had. How many is this? 10 marbles have finished this course, even though I didn't make enough room for them. I don't know what happened. Literally, I've had like 3 and 4 marbles finish every race, but the minute I hit the record button, apparently more than 10 actually wanted to finish. Wow, well, I definitely think we need to do this again. I need to see if more than 10 marbles finish for another time. It's never done this before. This is absolutely crazy. All right, we're gonna do this one more time. We're gonna see if we can get any more subscriber finishers in there. In 3, 2, 1, we are starting this for the second time, and all of the marbles are now making their way down. Let's see if we get some different finishers, and I need to see if more than 10 marbles want to finish this race again. That was crazy. Anyway, here it is. All of the marbles are already starting to go into the lava. Let's go ahead and put the speed up here so that way it goes a little bit faster. But there, look at that. This first obstacle, man, this is crazy. This first obstacle has so many marbles. It loses like 1,000 marbles on the first obstacle. That is crazy. Anyway, we are now going through marbles right now. You can see the number dropping drastically up in the right corner. And yeah, that's crazy. I've done this run so many times, and I was at a point where I could only get like 1 or 2 marbles to finish. And I was going to record this, and the last test run had 4 finishers, and then all of a sudden like 12 or 13 wanted to finish. That was crazy. I need to see if that happens again. Anyway, hopefully these marbles are getting held up. Yeah, they are. Okay, cool. All right, so we are almost down. We are already once again at 800 marbles and dropping like crazy. And as soon as this is done, we'll be moving on to the next set. But yeah, man, this is such an awesome track. I definitely love the way that I did this whole lava thing. So we actually have like a marble deleter in here, and the lava is just like a neon paint. But yeah, it looks awesome. I put some fiery, I don't know what to call these, just a bunch of fires kind of spraying out and whatnot. But we are now reaching the end, and the marbles are making their way across, and we are about to let them into the next section. In 3, 2, 1, the marbles are on their way. 535. I don't know if that was more than last time or the same, but I do need to bring this time back down. There we go. And yeah, this is crazy. I'm wondering, is the same thing gonna happen again? Are we gonna get a lot more marbles there at the end? Like I said, I've done so many tests on this that was super surprising. It just goes to show you that anything can happen in these marble runs. But we are now watching the second section here, and I kind of want to show you what's going on a little bit better. So we got a bunch of marbles here that can potentially hit off this this rim here in a bad way and end up going into the lava. And here we have another balance beam. The marbles try to make their way across. You see all the marbles just kind of going into the lava there. Ooh, unfortunate for those marbles. And we got another section here, which a lot of marbles have been lost. There you go. There's one that goes in. I did change this track slightly, I think, maybe. Before, these balance beams were a little bit longer, and then I ended up making these catchers to hopefully save some marbles. So maybe that is what's happening. Did I stop the marbles? I didn't. Oh my gosh. Well, I'm going to go over there and see if we have finishers later. Anyway, this race does continue. We are watching all the marbles trying to make their way over the lava right now. And yeah, I'm wondering how many marbles are we going to have finished this time. Maybe I shouldn't have made the changes that I made. Maybe that was a bad idea, because like I said, only a couple marbles were supposed to finish this race. But anyway, Well, look at that. Going into the next section, we actually have under 200 this time. So this might be more along the lines of what it was like before. Anyway, we are now losing the last few marbles here. You can see them all going into the lava. How unfortunate. We have the last few going to make their way around here. Are we going to lose any more? Looks like we are. Ooh, there goes another one. And okay, all those made it. 141. See, this is more along the lines of the numbers that I was used to. I did let a few of them go. We might have some finishers over there. But we are about to let go 140 marbles in 3, 2, 1. There we go, on to the last section. I have a feeling we're not going to have the same finish as last time. We are down like about 100, maybe 80 marbles less than last time. So I'm starting to think this is going to be one of those runs that I was used to. Maybe 4 marbles are going to finish. I don't know. That's just my guess. So we're about to see what happens. Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Maybe a bunch of these marbles will actually make it. Anyway, we are now making our way to the last section here, and let's get into a good view so we can see what happens. Oh, losing lots of marbles already. Look at all the marbles going down into the lava. Very unfortunate. Riley does make it. That's kind of cool. Anyway, this race does continue, and oh, I never really showed off the physics pieces over here, so this one's pretty much the biggest doozy on here. The fact that this goes up and down messes up the marbles so much. But anyway, we are now losing so many marbles. Are any of these marbles going to make it? We've got one contender going for it right now and does make it. We've got a couple more marbles coming through. There is 2, and we've got 2 more. Are they gonna finish? No, they are not. 2 marbles and finish. See? Well, do you see what I told you? This is how it was, and that one run was absolutely crazy. Anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to smash that like button. If you want to see more episodes like this in the future, don't forget to hit the subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace!